Hey, look at this. I am testing my MacBook Pro's camera with my iPhone 13 Pro camera. So, can you tell a difference? The angle's a little different, so you'll be able to tell there. But I think both of them are acceptable. I'm actually surprised how good the MacBook Pro camera is. I'm used to the iPhone camera, but I figured I'd try them out since I'll be going to NAB a week from yesterday in another six days. I'll be getting in Sunday morning, early Sunday morning at NAB, Las Vegas. So I will be using this setup. So I think, you tell me, does that one look better? Or does this one look better? Little different, just slightly different, but I have them both set up so they're pretty close. So this is the MacBook Pro. This is the iPhone 13 Pro. As you can see, it's a little bit higher. I have it right above the top of the MacBook Pro screen. Now, I'm using the same audio for both. And I think when I checked it, everything was in sync with the settings that I have. Let me turn that off. The iPhone is sharper. I don't want it to be sharp. I don't want it to be sharp. I think this is the MacBook. I think it works better with working with the face, I think. It's a little bit softer perhaps, but I like that rather than the harsh reality of the iPhone. That's one of the things right there. It is sharper, but it's also, it defines things in your face that you might not want to see. So this I like better, to be honest with you. But either one can be used. It depends. I have my MacBook on a stand, elevated stand. It's up about 4 inches, 5 inches, which is what I would be doing when I'm in the hotel room. Same thing. I'm not going to have it on the desk and then point it up. No, I want it about eye level or just a little bit above. So that's one of the things that I wanted to test. I'm also using a Rode Wireless Go microphone, but not going directly into the MacBook. It's going into the Rode AI Micro, and then that is going into the MacBook Pro. And the reason for that is because I'm using something called the Rode Connect. And with the Rode Connect, it has a noise gate compressor. Noise gate, you can't hear anything, or it lowers the volume quite a bit between speaking. So I like that. I have that on my normal studio setup. I have a very sophisticated noise gate and stuff up there, but this is software based. I don't know how they do it exactly. It's pretty cool. Let me see if I can bring that up here. No, I really can't. Let me see. Can I bring it up? Let me try. No, I guess I can't. Well, let me try this. I just muted that. So I'm going to test the microphones out today. I think either one is acceptable as far as I'm concerned at this point. The laptop is for the hotel room, or if I'm in like NAB and I'm in a cafe or something and I can just flip it out, I don't have to worry about setting up the iPhone and connecting it and all that. So it's more convenient for sure. I just set it up. I just wasn't sure how good the quality was going to be because the prior versions of the MacBook, even though it's a MacBook Pro, had really crappy 720p cameras. The new one, the 2021 that I have here, the 16-inch M1 Max, has a 1080p camera plus other improvements. It's better in low light, etc. Like right now, I'm not really in that bright a light, but it looks kind of bright. So they've made definite improvements to the camera besides just 1080p. And the audio sounds good, right? Give me a thumbs up on the audio. This is the Rode Wireless Go. This is what I'll be using when I'm streaming live at NAB. Now, the idea is I'm saving my cellular data for NAB starting next week. I'm not going to stream for 2 hours on my cellular data plan, but I'm going to stream for 10 or 15 minutes multiple times during the day. Evans Nature's Photography says audio is fine. Yes. So that's the Rode Wireless Go microphone. I ordered the DJI new microphone system, but I canceled it because it's not going to come in time for NAB, so I canceled it. So I'll order it when it's available on a regular basis and to get some more reviews, real world reviews. It looks like it's pretty cool. I mean, I like the features of it a lot more than the Rode Wireless Go. The Rode Wireless Go was good about 2 years ago. It was very innovative, but subsequently, unless Rode introduces the Rode Wireless Go 3 at NAB, they could. They really have to beat the DJI. The DJI mic looks really, really cool. Smaller, more memory, easy to drag files. You just plug it in USB-C to the Mac and it shows up as a hard drive. You drag your audio files off. You don't need an app like you do with the Rode Wireless Go. You don't need an app. A lot of other things. All the features are available with the touchscreen LCD that's on the side. So when you have it mounted on a camera, you can read the LCD screen here rather than with the Rode Wireless Go, it's on the top and you got to kind of look over top to see what's going on. Although I have it right here. I have my Rode Wireless Go right here, actually. This thing, see, it's on top. So when you mount it on a camera, you have to get over top of it to see it. That's just one of the things. Plus it's a little bit clunky. It was really good a couple years ago, but it's been outdone by the DJI. All right, once again, this is my MacBook Pro cam. This is my iPhone 13 Pro Max cam. It doesn't look bad, does it? I mean, either one of them is passable. The 13 Pro Max is what I'll be using when I'm streaming live, but not this camera. This is the good camera. I can't see the screen. I forget whether that's the back or the front. But where the three lenses are, this is the one of the three lenses that I'm using right here. When I'm streaming live, that'll be facing forward, and then when I'm shooting myself, I'll be able to see myself on the screen, but that's for mobile setups. So what else I'm going to do this week? We're going to talk about microphone choices. I have two that I'm going to use. The Rode Wireless Go 2, which is what I'm probably going to use, but when I'm in the hotel, this is what I'll be using live for sure. This is what I'll be using live. It's very convenient. It's easy to hook up. It works with my iPhone with the lightning cable. It works fine. But when I'm in a hotel room, if I'm going to be there for a couple hours, I might use my little shotgun mic that I'm going to be using live as well. So my normal setup is, this is what I'm planning. I should be getting into Las Vegas Sunday morning before NAB opens up, and I'll drop off one of my cats just ran over there. I will drop off my main piece of luggage, the big piece of luggage at the hotel. I'll drop it off there, and then I'll go catch the monorail to NAB and get started with everything. Normally at NAB, we're going to talk about this in a minute too. Normally with NAB, the first thing on Monday morning was the Blackmagic press conference. They're not doing a press conference this year, although Blackmagic has a giant booth there, as they normally do. Grant Petty just had a live event. They introduced Resolve 18 beta, and a whole bunch of very innovative cloud collaboration, hardware and software. Very, very impressive. I am just so impressed with that Blackmagic. They are so far ahead of anybody else as far as innovation, both hardware and software, not just software. And now they got this cloud thing. It looks pretty cool. I have to see how it works for high-end, Hollywood places. That's what is geared toward, at least the high-end one, cloud. They have 3 different layers of cloud hardware. It looks like the eGPU, and it's expensive, and then it comes down to a less expensive model that has 8 terabytes of storage, flash storage, and then it comes down to just the pod, which has no flash storage. I think that one's $395, and you hook up your own SSD hard drives with USB-C cables, and it shares it in the cloud. It's just all kinds of stuff. I recommend going over there and checking it out. But Resolve 18 beta is available, and that's what I'll be stopping over at the Blackmagic booth at NAB and talking to them about. I'll be, Blackmagic is a great company. I like Final Cut Pro, of course. That's what I'm going to NAB for, one of the main reasons. On the iPad, I like LumaFusion. Great NLE for the iPad. And then Resolve and Blackmagic just doing incredible stuff. I don't have any of their cameras. Let's go back to the MacBook Pro. Here we go, the MacBook Pro. So I don't have any of their cameras. As a matter of fact, let me just check something here. I'm just going to temperature, saturation. I'm just going to match these cameras up a little bit better. I have some camera adjustments, I think. Let me see if that's a little better. Yeah, not bad. A little bit different. They're slightly different, but I think they're both acceptable, right? This is a MacBook Pro. Like I said, when I get to NAB, I'm going to be streaming live. I'll start streaming live right when I get there. But like I said, I'm going to do it in short segments. I'm on a cellular data plan, and I got to kind of watch that a little bit. So I'll do 10 minutes here, then I'll be filming the whole time. I'll be filming clips, interviews, etc. And what I'll do is I'll go back to the hotel room. I might go back in the middle of the afternoon, and then I'll stream live from the hotel room on the Wi-Fi. So I won't be using my cell data. Now, Sunday night, I'll be attending the Future Media Conferences has an event Sunday night. I'll be streaming live from there for a little bit and filming as usual. Monday night is the Super Meet, which is in a rooftop bar it's outside, but it's also undercover. So it has some kind of glass high ceilings, but it's also outside, so you're not inside of a restaurant. So that's Monday night. Sunday night is the content producers ball, or some kind of producers thing that Future Media is doing. I forget what it's called. Well, I'll look it up right now. Here we go. What is it called? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it's called. Anyway, it's an event that they have, and I will be going to that Sunday night, and Monday night a super meet, and Tuesday night I'm going to this is not Final Cut related, Tuesday night I'm going to the ham radio operators. They have a dinner on Tuesday night. So I'm a ham radio operator. KC3RTV, that's my call letters, KC3RTV, KC3RTV. RTV for Richard Taylor TV, RTV. KC3 is just what they were handing out when I got my ham radio license about a year and a half ago. And I'll be going to that Tuesday night. I'll be heading over there to the ham radio operators event. During the day, it's anybody's guess. I'll be visiting the Final Cut Pro Theater. I'm calling it the Final Cut Pro Theater on the NAB show floor. It's the first time Final Cut's been on the NAB show floor since I think 2007 when Apple was there last. This is not Apple themselves, but it is in cooperation with Apple on the NAB show floor itself. Let me pull that up. Let's pull that up here a second. I'm on my laptop screen instead of my big screen, so I have to do anything with that. So I was going to show you where the Final Cut Pro Theater is going to be. Future Media Concepts and NAB show is going to, they're calling it a theater on the NAB show floor. It's the first time Final Cut's been on the NAB show floor since 2007. So that'll be exciting. And they're going to have free sessions in the afternoons. I think they start about 3 o'clock, 3 to 4, 5, 6, like that. And they mostly about Final Cut Pro, but they also have they have one for podcasting, I think, and a couple of other things. So there'll be trainers there. There'll be walking people through the different setups. But it's just exciting that we have a place to go for Final Cut Pro while I'm at NAB. What do you think? There we go. So my name's Richard Taylor. You can see, where in the heck is that? Where is that? Here we go. Yay, buy me a coffee. If you want to support me, go to buymeacoffee.com, Richard Taylor. You can go over there, and I've already got some support. I'll appreciate any support you can give. It's not just going to be coffee, though it's going to be a lot of coffee while I'm at NAB. It's also going to be hamburgers, if I want a hamburger, or if I go to, I think there's an In-N-Out burger around there somewhere I'll be going to. I've never had one before. Let me pull this up. Yeah, there we go. All right, so all I wanted to do today is test these two cameras out. I'll go back and look at each one. There's the MacBook. This is the MacBook Pro 1080p camera built in that I'll be using sometimes, and this is the iPhone camera, which probably is a little bit better. I suspect it is. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here for right now. If you have any questions, but follow along Richard Taylor TV over there on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. I have a playlist set up called NAB 2022. And if you subscribe to that or follow that, whatever you do, put the link in your web browser. Whenever I go live, you'll be notified. The latest video will be at the top of the list. You might have to sort that yourself. There's a sort option. Just do newest first. And that's it. All right, everyone. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. My name's Richard Taylor. I'm going to be testing some more tests this week. I'm going to be testing audio. And I'm also going to be packing up all my gizmos and showing you what's going on there. All right? Talk to everybody later. Thanks.